Hello, everybody. Leroy T. Rutherford, right here with you again. Sorry we weren't here last week. A lot of things going on, as a lot of people have things to do for Leroy T. But I am back here, proud and true, once again, with your NFL picks 2011 for Week 10. Last week, just for the fun of it, I went 9-5. 9 out of 14 wins. Just wasn't too bad for Leroy T. He had some of his ups and he had some of his downs, and that's just the way it is sometimes. You either got to live with it or you don't live with it. But anyway, we're just going to start it off. Just to let everybody know, from here on out, there's going to be Thursday night games. In 2 weeks, of course, we got Thanksgiving with the turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. It'll be really... Ah! Uh-huh. Well, what that matters, that means for the next 8 weeks, you're going to have nothing but at least one Thursday night game from the NFL Network. Even though your Leroy T's got to get his digital package if he ever wants that NFL Network. Anyway, but just to let you know, within 2 weeks' time, for sure, that Leroy T will play those Thanksgiving Day games. He'll be coming on even earlier on that week. That'll be like on a Wednesday. He'll be coming in the day before Thanksgiving, maybe even Tuesday, right after the Monday Night Football, and just give his inside picks. It's going to be a little bit tougher for Leroy T, because he usually thinks in his brain till about Tuesday when everything looks good. Maybe as late as Friday. I should take that back. But here we go. But that, but you, but it is in the buttocks. Bang, bang, wang, wang. Whatever. That's up to you. Whatever. Okay. Back here we go. Leroy T will take care of business for you. We'll lead off for tonight's game that is playing on the NFL Network. They're so excited. Whatever. They started off with the Los Angeles Raiders. Can you believe that? Oakland Raiders and Carson Palmer. Team will be heading into San Diego to play the Chargers. Yep, last Sunday afternoon, they played the Packers pretty darn well. They looked real good out there, almost winning, almost by 7, being down by as much as 20-something. But I think until the Raiders can prove to me they can win with Carson Palmer, I'm going to pick the San Diego Chargers to pull this one off here for sure. Now we got to have the New Orleans Saints, as they will have traveled into Atlanta to play the Falcons. Of course you do. Anyway, I'm just going to think, well, does Drew Brees and company really have what it takes to fly high the way they did last week there? Playing their big game in beautiful country in New Orleans. Took her to Buccaneers. Looked a little sloppy there at the end there, but Falcons did fantastic in Indianapolis. That's Colts. But I'm going to go with the Falcons this time. These teams go back and forth. Each team seems to win on the road each time. And you think, hey, you should take Saints instead of the other team. But I'm going to go with the Falcons, see what happens. Now we have the Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers going to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. This one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Steelers, you kind of disappointed me last week, even though I took the Ravens. Not many people would have thought taking the Ravens on an 80-yard drive with 2 minutes to go was going to mean anything. But I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals. Pull this one off at Paul Brown Stadium. Let's see what they really got in them if Andy Dalton can win 6 in a row this time. That would be really tough to try to pull that one off. We'll see if he can. Now we've got the St. Louis Rams. We'll be heading into Cleveland to play those Browns. Yeah, I know. But I thought this hard and wide. You can go either way with this kind of game. I'm going to take St. Louis Rams and Sam Bradford and company. See what they can do against Cleveland Browns in the dog pound. On the road, they had a tough one in Cardinal Stadium. But take the Rams. Now, of course, we got Buffalo Bills going into the Cowboys country, playing Dallas there and all. Yep, cheerleaders the only thing I love really excited more myself for Leroy T. And he knows he's not that big of a Jerry Jones fan, much less is he a Tony Romo fan. You guys just got lucky against the Seattle Seahawks last week. You know I did take you guys. But this week, Buffalo's really mad what happened to them last week against the Jets. They're going to come down there and surprise the living ends out if you don't watch it. You got to start playing some cowboy football if you want to think you're going to get into these playoffs. That's why I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. Now we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Will be going to Indianapolis to play those Colts. We got a 2-16 playing an 0-9 team. The Colts will be finally happy to be on their bye week after all this time. And I'm picking, this is my upset of the week. Indianapolis is going to get their first win. They're not going to go 0-16. They're going to shock the Jaguars. Just wake up on the call. Curtis Painter, do your thing. Show me you can prove me wrong that you can win a game out there, even though you got pummeled it by the Falcons. Now we got this Denver Broncos. We'll play the Kansas City Chiefs. And Kansas City. Kansas City, I know you disappointed me last week with the Dolphins and all that stuff. But Leroy T thinks you'll come through. Tim Tebow looked pretty good. He's 3-3 lifetime as a starting quarterback. Guess what? You're going to be 3-4 this time. And Mike in the morning can talk all you want about it on the Sports Center. That's their big lead story. They always worry about Tebow. Nobody else knows that. Tebow this. What that? But, sorry. Taking the Chiefs. Now we got the Washington Redskins. Yep, Miami Dolphins. They looked real good last week. Miami's starting to fly. They know what football is all about when they took it to the Chiefs there and all. I think they do it 2 in a row. Redskins there. You're trying to get me to fall asleep here a little bit here. Taking the Dolphins. Now we got the Arizona Cardinals will be heading all the way across country to play the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Michael Vick and company, they had a tough week there last week. They tried the Hawks out to play much as they could. They just flat out Monday Night Football, but they're going to bounce back this time. They're not going to let the Arizona Cardinals take them this time. It's just not happening. I don't care what quarterback, Kevin Cobb or whoever they have as their quarterback. Michael Vick and the boys are just going to get it done. They know what they did wrong last week, and they're going to take care of business. Now we got the Houston Texans going to play old Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hold on a minute. Something's coming. Okay. As quick as I know that, that's when Houston, we have a problem. That's why I put that thing on there. Not a problem this week. You will go into Buccaneers country and take care of business. Sorry, Bucks. The last couple weeks, you haven't been impressing me too much. Okay, and then we have Tennessee Titans allowing in Cam Newton country to play the Carolina Panthers. I think Tennessee Titans, they had a tough time with the Bengals last week. The fourth quarter, second half disaster. That would be up 17-7. You lose 24-17. Well, have fun this week. Cam Newton and company's going to take care of you. Take it to the Panthers. Right there. No question about it. Woo-hoo. Now we are going into the 4 o'clock games. And we'll start it off with the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Take the Ravens. I ain't impressed. Seahawks was a 1-week fluke there when you were up there in Giants country to play in New York. You haven't shown me anything since. You've been Baltimore. They're on a high lift. They know now they can just take this thing right to the bank in that AFC North there and all. They're going to travel across the country, take care of business. Now we've got the game that was originally scheduled for a 1 o'clock. It's been switched now to a 4:15 action there on Fox. As the Detroit Lions will be going in to play the Chicago Bears. You say, by golly, I would want to take the Detroit Lions, of course. But I'm going to take the Chicago Bears. They're the ones that impressed me. I would have took the other way around, but since Detroit's had the week off, they've had more relaxing and exciting action going on. And the Donovan Sue's probably been coasting up down in Florida, probably fishing or doing something else like that for Leroy T. Just going to take Chicago Bears as much as I'm not a big fan of those guys, but, you know. Now we got the big game, but a lot of people will be wondering. New York Giants, do they have what it takes to play the San Francisco 49ers this Sunday? A 7-1 team and a 6-2 team getting on. Has nothing to do with the cookies, nothing like that at all. When you want at least 4 more cookies that everybody loves, as much as you want to say, as much as it's going to be, you got to take the 49ers. Take it right there. No question about it. You're going to have it there. You're going to love it. You're going to sing it right to your shows. Sorry for that interruption. Now I got a Sunday night game as Al Dan and, of course, the lovely Michelle Tafoya. Expecting that one. I must hit the wrong button for Leroy T. But Patriots, New England, and Tom Brady. Last 2 weeks, I don't know what's been going down there. Well, Steelers get you. Then Did the next week Giants just do the same thing they did back in a couple Super Bowls ago? I think you know what I'm talking about, Bill Belichick and company. But this time the Jets are going to take. They're on an upling swing, man. Sunday Night Football, they're going to be rolling and rocking in the Meadowlands right there. Take the Jets. I got a buddy out there. He knows me quite well. I've been there to go back and forth with Jets and Giants. And this time I'm going Jets. This time I'm going the Giants. He knows what I'm talking about out there in YouTube country. Finally, we've got the Monday Night Football game as the Minnesota Vikings will be going in to play the Green Bay Packers. Yep. This could be one of the easiest picks of the year. Then you say again, maybe it's not going to be one of the easiest picks of the year. You know, he's going for Green Bay, Leroy T, of course. Well, there's no doubt about it. You got 9-0 team, playing a team that's just trying to sneak themselves into the playoffs. With those guys, John McInerney in other country, and whoever else they got going on out there in Vikings country. Remember just a few weeks ago, you played them real good up there, Christian Ponder. You really showed everybody on Fox what it was all about. But this time you're in Lambeau Field, it's a totally different story. It's going to be awfully, I'm sure it's going to be cold, might be warm, who knows. Just take the Packers. Well, this is Leroy T, taking all his picks the way he should be, and enjoying every minute of it. He just loves it. He just feels like pulling out a page here out of the ordinary, going out of his big stance here. There you go. Got the close-up shots there. Anything out there? There you go. Does that help you anything? Nope. Doesn't help you? Okay. Can't see that much. Well, anyway. Let you know one thing for sure, that Leroy T will be taking care of business one way or the other. Just take care of yourselves and each other, and Leroy T will be back here next week, same time, same bell channel, as he always is. He'll take care of business for you. Leroy T saying, adios, muchachos.